Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the homestead. So today we are going to discuss things that you need to get in preparation for your baby chicks. So come on along and let's discuss this. All right, friends, we are in the barn and we are going to discuss what you need to have prior to getting your chickens. So for starters, you're going to need a container. One that is deep enough that your chickens aren't going to be able to jump out of. And then something that you can put over top of it would be some chicken wire. Drape it over the top. That way there's plenty of airflow inside of it. You don't ever want to put a plastic top on top of it. That is just going to make it super hot in there for your chickens, and they're not going to have enough oxygen. So just get a nice metal wire to put over top of it. That way they can't jump out. Nothing could get in. Your chicks will be safe inside that. And this is just temporary. This is just for the first, week, maybe 2 weeks until they get bigger, and then you want to get them outside. Second thing that you're going to need is a waterer. I found these at Tractor Supply, and I just used my mason jars, and they fit perfectly. Sorry, my rooster is in here. He is currently hurt, so he's recuperating. So the mason jar fits right on top, and the water will come out right here, and this is small enough to fit inside the container for your chickens. Second thing I found at Tractor Supply was this feeder. Again, I get to use my mason jars, so this is reusable. It's not plastic, it's metal. I can clean it easily. Just fill the top with the feed, and there's holes right here. This way the chickens don't go into it and poop in it. They can't scratch it everywhere. They just put their heads in and get the feed that they need. This is good for the chicks. As they get older, you're going to need to graduate to something much bigger, but this is for starters. Next, you're going to need a heat lamp. And you want to make sure you get the appropriate heat bulbs. These are what we have. And again, these come from Tractor Supply. You can get them anywhere at a feed store or any of your other places that you go for your chicks. But this is a must. You have to have a heat lamp on your baby chicks. They cannot generate enough heat. They don't have their mamas to go underneath them and to keep them warm. So you have to keep them warm with this. But what you do want to make sure that you do is that you have the heat lamp on one side of your brooder. You don't want to have it across the whole thing, because if they get too hot, they need to be able to get away. So you want to make sure the heat lamp is on one side of your chicken brooder. That way they can get away. The next thing you need is your bedding. And the bedding you choose is important. You can use pine. Pine is perfect for the bedding. You do not want to use cedar. Cedar has oils in it that seep out and can be very toxic to chickens, plus the smell of it is not good for the chickens. So no cedar in your bedding for any chickens. This is not just baby chicks, this is any chicken. Do not use cedar. Pine is good. You can definitely use pine. All right, friends, and the final thing that you need before you get your chicks is you want to make sure you have the appropriate chick starter feed for your chicks. They do not eat what your adult chickens eat. They need to have a chick feed, and it's a lot coarser grind, and it is made for them to help them grow. And then once they are older, then you can transition them into their normal feed. But as babies, they need chick starter, so you want to make sure that you get that chick starter. All right, friends, so I hope this helped and get you started on the right foot when it comes to getting your first chicks. Don't forget to make sure you have all your materials before you pick up your chicks. You don't want to be scattering, running around, trying to pick up everything, and you already have your chicks at home. You want to make sure that when you come home with your baby chicks, you have this already ready for them, because they're going to want some water. They are definitely going to be thirsty. If you order your chicks, they have been in the mail for about 2 to 3 days, and they have not had any food. They have had not any water. So you want to make sure that you have this ready, so as soon as you get them from the mail, you are in there giving them their water and their feed. They're going to want that immediately. plus the warmth. Have that heat lamp already going so their spot is nice and warm and they can rest. Those are very, very important. So I hope you found this educational and this helps you out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. As always, I hope all is well and have a blessed day.